trip up to the Adirondaks this morning. Been waiting to do this for a long time, so we're finally up here. We're climbing right now on the road here, trying to get up to a spot that I have a camera at. Looking forward to getting up there, check that camera, and then we're gonna do a big loop with it again this morning, so it should be fun. Alright, gonna wait for it to get light a little bit, throw everything together. We have quite a while. We made it up here in good time. We probably still have 20 minutes to light, so we're just gonna hang out, throw everything in the backpack together, and get it ready, and we'll head up. Here we go. Jumping right here. Man, that view's pretty down there. Look at those mountains. Camera light's probably pretty dark. We just got off the road. I'm just gonna push back through here a little. Such big terrain. Looking for beds in here, but there's no deer signs. On the end of a point. First camera, obviously the scrape's not opened. I didn't really expect it to be. There's no sign like anywhere, but I'll open it probably and leave this camera. So I'm gonna try to reach it because I forgot my stick that I went with. So I'm just gonna import everything. I'll have to go through and select. Go through them. I'm just gonna go to the beginning. Look at all these pictures. That battery's probably low. Shoot. This is me setting it up. I literally shouldn't have left those leaves. We are currently moving away from the camera now. I checked it. Really the only thing that was going on was a few early October. Looks like a decent buck early October, but like the 5th or something, so nothing since. I stupidly left one of the leaves in front, so I got brought a million pictures of a leaf, so that's pretty much all the action, so it's pretty slow. But I really expect this to be more of a route location anyway, so I got one other muzzleloader hunter coming in my opening day, so that was about 2 weeks ago. Really nice track here. Really big indent. I guess it's beautiful with the sun coming up here, but I'm gonna make my way across this drain. There's actually a pond here. I'm gonna cross down up there and aim for this mountain here. It looks like there's a little thicker area up there, and possibly some rocks and stuff, so I want to see that. They're cool looking. Just watch the woodpecker from that mound. I just turned around and started walking. Giant fresh scrape. Really fresh, actually. Look at this thing. He's going this way. He kicked dirt all the way over here. I'm gonna try to backtrack him a little bit. He came down here, obviously. You can kind of see it in the leaves pretty good. Kind of looks like he was almost following a doe, because it's like 2 or 3 sets of tracks. It's really early for that, but I mean, he could have been just tagging log and made a scrape behind him. Big rock here that goes a long way. Little section of rock here. He cut right up this gap. Sure enough, I saw it from ways down. Probably went through there. He did. Down there, I mean, I don't know what that looks like, but it's a pretty good funnel. Looking at the maps, and it almost looks like this is a little thicker, and sure enough, I wanted to check it. Sure enough, it really blends in very well, but it's way thick, and there's still pines here. Short pines. I think it's a whole wet area, but it looks really good. The cover everywhere. It's starting to get really thick. Smells like pine trees. I think we're gonna find some deer in here, at least a little bit of sign. It smells like Christmas trees in here. It's awesome. But this very defined deer trail from that buck is working right down the edge of it. Probably was the downwind side of it, I imagine. Looks like there's old rubs in here. I haven't found anything fresh, but to my right is all this thick stuff, and right in front of me is thick stuff. So I'm still on my way up in here. I wanted to check this out on the map because it looks a little bit different on the map than everything else. But it's really hard to see the difference. Sure enough, it's a huge difference in person. So first old neck trees here. There's about 3 old rubs here. I just clawed my way up to the top. That's pretty. We might have even a view. No shot, that's awesome. I don't know what we're doing here. Here it is. Whoa. How about that? Alright. I'm just gonna rest. Just made it to a cool section where I think this is mostly rock, so no trees have grown up. It's just like this ferns and grass. It looks cool. Look for sign in here. That's a really pretty mountain over there. I don't think the mountain I'm looking at is the one I have to go over because it's really far away. I hope not. Just got really steep, real steep. Okay. Just got to the stream that I came in here in the spring. It drains off of that pond. I'm probably 300 yards from the pond. And this valley just came off of this hill, so I'm gonna crest up over here. This is where I jump deer in the summer on this north-facing slope as I cut around. It's a really good setup, I think, for a pinch because this drops off so steep right around there that I can blow my wind down in there and not get caught in there. They got a funnel down it. So I'm gonna go check that pinch out and see if there's some sign in there, maybe throw a camera, but then it's only 500 or 600 yards to the truck. This is definitely the steepest part, right? Go on, yeah. It's a big track. That's a real big track, actually. There's a ton of deer coming in here. There's a bunch of trails. Most sign I've seen. This is where I saw deer in the summer up here. Okay. Hopefully that is a good spot for this. So remember that. Anything that skirts this giant blowdown that lays down in this right through here, there's a few tracks, not as much as I'd like, but I should get some pictures. Overall pretty good. Glad we found some deer signs, some tracks. That scrape, really fresh, good spot. I'm gonna go back there and check it out another day. But I got the camera up, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get some pictures in there, and could have been better, could have found some deer, but overall not too bad. So it was really fun. We'll be back up here soon. I'm glad I got to hunt that because that was really fun. I think we covered like 5 miles, so pretty good day. I'm really tired from that, but see you guys. So I was gonna try to still hunt in where I was yesterday, but it is pouring rain, so we'll do what I can to get up there, see what it's like. I really just want to get a camera up in there where I was yesterday, but We'll see. Really, really raining. Alright guys, about to drop in. It's raining, so should be quiet today at least. Hopefully we're getting to that spot where I wanted to be. It's about a mile. We're on this big rock. Behind me there's some thicker pines and stuff. And the scrape was right down here with that funnel, so I'm gonna keep going down this rock. See what I can find. See if I can find that spot again. A lot of diversity in there. There's a bunch of birds. I think I jumped like 5 birds, so maybe hook back through that. See if we can catch up to a deer in there or something. I don't know. I guess it's fogging up pretty bad up in here, but gonna make a push around this point and shoot over probably 500, 600 yards to where that thick stuff is. So that's the plan. Might be back here to bird hunt. Just jumped 3 up in the last 100 yards. Definitely got the good habitat too. Deer should be on this elevation too. Looks like a bear, a moose, maybe a bear. Camera's all set. It should be good. I got this scrape here. The deer traveled yesterday that I followed right up through this. So hopefully if any deer come over in this area too, they'll hit this scrape. I got 2 blowdowns lined up here that hopefully will keep the deer from going over that way. And hopefully this scrape becomes a little hub or something. Try to get a bunch of pictures up in here, see if we can do something for next year. But I'm gonna strike down back this way, go down a little farther and cut over. That's funny. There was deer sign in there. I'm really not happy that there's no rubs. I thought I'd find some rubs in there. Like at least a few more fresh rubs, but there's not even old ones. Hi guys, we just made it back to the truck, so overall a good 2 days. Found some good signs, scrape, a bunch of tracks, and a really good spot, so hopefully that camera produces this during the rut here and the rest of this season, and then hopefully next year, if it's pretty good, we'll get in there, do a little more scouting up in there and stuff. But overall pretty good. I think we did another 3 miles today, so yeah, we did about 5.5 miles yesterday, 3 miles today, so had a lot of fun up there. Awesome to be in the mountains again.